This word is very specific for those of you that are in relationships or thinking about ending relationships. I had a specific vision where I seen two individuals in a relationship and neither one of them wanted to leave, but both of them were unhappy. I could literally see how they were unhappy and displeased with one another, why they were in the situation that they were in. They were unhappy about how it had turned out. They just looked so heartbroken. They looked like they knew what they needed to do, but neither one of them wanted to do it. Because I could see when the one person wanted to leave, the other person was trying to make up tactics for that person to leave, even though they were still unhappy, because I could see how they were afraid of letting someone else get to know that person, or maybe losing that person and thinking that if they stay with them, then nobody else can have them. And it was vice versa for the other person too. I could see the unhappiness between the individuals so much that it was causing pain and agony between the both of them. They were pulling each other down more than they were pulling each other out. Now, I don't know specifically who this word could be for. Know your season. Make sure you take it. Just know your season. Know where you are with your walk with our Heavenly Father. Know where you are with your walk with yourself. And if you are in an intimate relationship or a situationship or whatever you want to call it, know where you are. But seeing what I seen, I know this word applies for those that are in situations where they know what they need to do, but they won't do it because they're afraid of letting go and thinking that if they stay, that they can get the best version of that person, when really the best version of that person may be from whatever our Heavenly Father is trying to reveal to them. With letting them go might be the best thing. So then not only can that person do good, but the person leaving the person can do good as well. To stay in something where you're unhappy just because there's other reasons holding you, because you're just afraid that somebody else might get what you think is the best version of that person, you actually may not be getting the best version of that person, because if it's not God ordained, it's going to be miserable. It's just flat out, it's going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. I don't know any other way to put it. You're going to be unhappy. You're going to fall into so many different situations where you feel like you're going to want to blame someone. You're going to want to blame the other person. And I could see vividly in that vision that they were blaming one another. They were upset with one another. They were angry. They were mad. When the answer was just so simple, is if they were to just separate, they would get the best version of themselves. And I could literally see that. And there was another person there letting them know, if you just separate, you could see the best version of each one of you. And they refused to, because they definitely did not want to let somebody else get the better version of that person, which is just insecurity at its best. And that's a lot of different types of, you're fighting a lot of different type of spiritual, you're coming against a lot of spiritual attacks when you're dealing with things like that. And you just have to know, when you're dealing with things like that, you have to ask the Heavenly Father, ask him to help you be guided through that process, help you get through that situation. And that dependency on another person, codependency on both, is not healthy and it's not good. And I can see it clearly. So where we are right now, for those of you that may feel like this word is relating to you, just know that if you've been given precursors and warnings to exit a situation, intimate, platonic, whatever type of situation, and if you're walking with our Heavenly Father, just know, take it to Him. He's given you signs already. He's given you plenty of signs to let you know this is not God ordained. And if it's not God ordained, it's going to be miserable. And he's going to constantly remind you of how this is not where I have you and want you right now. But if your will is moving you and your flesh is moving you more, you will suffer in it. Before it gets to that point where both parties are so unhappy that they're lashing out, exit out of the situation organically, mutually. Come to an agreement where it makes sense. So I will put scriptures in this video. I hope this word is encouraging for somebody else on the other end. I'm not going to go too deep into other levels of what else I've seen in the vision, but I'm pretty sure you guys, if you've ever had a situation or known someone who has a situation like this, I'm pretty sure you can relate. And if you seem the outcome was better to leave than to stay, put some comments in the below part of this video. Keep the comments clean as much as possible, and just stay in the movement of our Heavenly Father. You don't want to be in a situation where it's not God ordained and you're just feeling miserable and you're just going about the motions day to day because you made a promise or commitment to someone that now you may want to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to uncommit to something and commit to our Heavenly Father, especially if he's showing you that this is not what he has for you at this time. So you guys have an amazing, wonderful day ahead. I am doing okay. Thank you so much for your comments of feeling better. I'm slowly feeling better. As you can see, I'm out when I should be in. But I wanted to get this word out to you guys. So until the next video, I hope you guys stay safe, take care, and I'll see you guys later.